Hey, what's up, guys? This is Fulo with another video. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. So as I'm sitting in my living room, I'm thinking to myself about like just a couple of fights that, some good fights that are coming basically. And I was just thinking about like all the particulars that are going into these fights basically. Now, one fight I'm thinking about is the Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. To be honest, I'm an Errol Spence fan. I rate him as the number one welterweight, and yes, I guess you can say I have a little bit of a bias towards him due to the skill set which he has, okay? But that doesn't mean I won't call it how I see it when it comes to certain things, basically with Errol Spence. But one thing that really kind of got me like guessing now is the fact that Mikey Garcia is now training at that snack camp with Victor Conte. And I said, should I do a video on this or should I not do a video on this? And I decided that why not. Now, Victor Conte, is in no moral position to really talk about people being enrolled in VADA, people being enrolled in USADA, people being enrolling in any anti-doping agencies when he himself is the mastermind behind some of these athletes who were juiced to the gills. I think he did some prison time in regards to this. For those of you guys who don't know the history of Victor Conte, I'm reading right now, how many track athletes in which he gave performance enhancers to. In the track and field, you have names like Marion Jones, you have names like Dwayne Chambers, the UK sprinter, the 100-meter runner. You got guys like Calvin Harrison. You got guys like Alvin Harrison. You got guys like Kevin Toth. You got guys like Tim Montgomery. You got even Eastern European Olga Vazdecki. This guy has been doing it, and not only, there's a list of other athletes that, there's a list of many other athletes that have been involved in this. As a matter of fact, from my cross-training in track and field, there's a group of athletes, and I hate to drop names, but I'm going to drop names, and this may get my channel hurt, but it is what it is. But there's a coach right here in California by the name of John Smith, okay? He has coached a lot of world-class people, okay? There's a lot of guys in which he has coached that are world-class, that are, have been on the top level and whatnot. But, again, a lot of those dudes that he has coached has popped dirty many times, and my thing is that if you're a coach, how can you not know? How can you not know that you are what your athletes are taking? How can you not give your athletes a like a guideline, or even recommend your athletes to get a good diet and stuff in place to help them perform at the top level, basically. You know, I mean, you had guys like Justin Gatlin who were involved, basically. You know, Tyson Gay, just to name a couple, man. And I think when he got caught, right? When he got caught, Victor Conte got caught selling steroids illegally. That's when he started name dropping, you know. And he's in no moral position to accuse any other boxer or accuse anybody else from a different country of being successful. You know, I mean, he gave steroids to a lot of people, man. I mean, seriously. Even Barry Bonds, man, he was involved in him, you know. You had guys like, so the thing is, me personally, my personal opinion, this is just my personal opinion, Victor Conte should not be anywhere near any sports, okay? Victor Conte needs to be as far away as possible from any sport possible. You know, like they need to like just ban him. Boxing needs to ban him. That snap thing needs to be investigated and things like that. You know, he should not be. He should be far away from sport. Okay. Now, another thing that I want to say, and you know I talk about him because you know, like you just feel a sort of solidarity with your I want to say your kinfolk, meaning a guy who from your country, or a guy who you have affinity with because you guys have a similar origin. And so what I want to say is, if I were Demetrius Andrade, I would not work with Victor Conte anymore. I would, as a matter of fact, I would just go as far away as possible from Victor Conte, because you have to look at his past only to see that he's just masking it in present in the name of multivitamins, in the name of supplements and stuff like that. So, you know, I just want to say that if I were Demetrius Andrade, I would just peace out, man. I'm not working with you anymore. Because if guys next in the camp are getting caught, you know, and this guy is supposed to be an anti-doping advocate. How are you an anti-doping advocate when one of the guys who is on your snack program got caught? I don't get that. That makes no sense at all. Now, let's get on to the fact that Mikey Garcia is now working with Victor Conte. And I think what Mikey Garcia is trying to do is he's trying to get the edge as far as stamina is concerned. And so probably Victor Conte is slipping him all kinds of things that go undetected. And with him being undetected, I guess he thinks he'll have an edge in stamina, like in the late, if he feels that he's going to go to the later rounds with Errol Spence. I think he feels he wants to have that extra gear, because what I mean, I'm not a betting man, and I'm not like, I can't see the future or anything, but I think is trying to do, I think what Mikey Garcia is trying to do is he's trying to take Errol Spence to the deeper waters and just try to outbox him. I think that's what his plan is to box and move against Errol Spence. That's what his plan is. What I hope will happen in this fight is it will go to show that no matter how much you juice, there's certain intangibles that juicing cannot beat. And I hope with Errol Spence that juicing will not be able to beat the power, the pressure, and the precision of the shots that he is going to get off. I hope in this fight that Errol Spence leaves nothing up to chance. I hope in this fight that maybe in the first 1 to 6 rounds or so, he'll show some boxing ability. He'll show some boxing. He'll show some moving. He'll show some ring IQ. But at the same time, I hope he's landing those shots with damaging effect. With damaging effect. No relentlessness at all. Just straight up punishing shots, okay? When Mikey tries to counter, I hope Errol Spence beats him to the punch. When Mikey tries to move, I hope Errol Spence is there to cut the ring off. Because my thing is, if one guy just got caught, why would you work with the guy who basically was responsible for the dude who got caught, nutrition and everything like that? Like, why would you do that? That's my thing about Mikey Garcia. You know, that's what I question. It's like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So this is why I'm very skeptical. You know, I don't know if he had this planned all along to do this, but it just seems odd to me that he would do it right now. All of a sudden, when he's fighting Errol Spence, he decides, oh, I'm going to just go ahead and do this. Because, I mean, we didn't see this against Robert Easter, and we didn't see this against previous opponents, you know. So, I really hope that it's damaging effects from Errol Spence. I like Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey Garcia is a hell of a fighter, okay? That's the bottom line. He's a hell of a fighter. In fact, if I had to choose between two, like who my favorite Hispanic fighter was of Mexican origin, it would be in between Mikey Garcia and Miguel Burchett. If I had to choose between the two. But seeing him do this is just making me question, like, what is he up to, you know? I mean, that's all I got for now, guys. I didn't want to go too much into this, but it just remains to be seen. I mean, I honestly think that, you know, there may be reason to, like, try to blow this whole thing wide open, basically, you know, because, I mean, Victor Conte is a shady character, man. He should not be trying to advocate for clean doping when he was in the center of scandal. I mean, I really think, as I said before, he does not belong in the sport. He needs to just be away. They just need to leave him. You know, no guys should work under him, no matter what. I don't care what kind of things he may have or offer, but working with Victor Conte is a no-go, man. For real. But that's all I got for now, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you think Mikey is up to something. Let me know if you think that basically he's trying to get an edge and he found the most convenient way possible through Victor Conte. Or do you think that it's just a matter of him going up there to try a different type of training, which I seriously doubt. But that's all I got for now, guys. Leave your thoughts. Like and subscribe if you choose to. And I'm off until the next one. Enjoy.